Good day, everyone. This is Lois with Diamonds and Things coming to you from the Northeast on this gloomy, chilly day. I hope everybody's doing good, and I hope you're going to have a great afternoon. As I say afternoon because this is morning for me, and I don't usually do videos in the morning, but I thought I'd bring this to you early for me anyway, but all right, so today I have, as you can see, I have 3 unboxings. I have this little one off canvas, obviously, and I have 2 Diamond Art Clubs. This is, forget his name already. This is Otis, Who Are You by Richard Lorenz, and this is Threads of the Universe by Scott Howden, and this was a restock. I think they both were restocks. But anyway, I'm going to open Richard first. Or Otis first. And give me a minute, and I've got to cut the paper off, cut the cellophane off, so we can get into it. You'll see that if you're new, Diamond Art Club does a wraparound picture with a picture on the front, and you can tell whether it's a round or a square by the pink circle here. Has their logo on the front, and picture and contents on the side, which it says there's 54 colors, including 4 Aurora Borealises, which are drills that are shiny and sparkly, that reflect off the other diamonds, like they're related to the Aurora Borealis up north. On the back, you'll see instructions on how it works, kit contents in whatever language this is, English and something else. Warning, choking sign. It says, unleash your inner artist. All right, so, and they put the picture on the end like this, just in case you know, if you stack your boxes, you can see it. So, let's do this. I know a lot of Richard Lorenz fans have already seen this. This is a 20 by 27 inch or 50 by 7 centimeters, 50.7 centimeter by 68.9 centimeter. But I know a lot of Richard Lorenz fans have probably seen this, but like I said, this is a restock. So this is going to go on my Richard Lorenz wall once I get it done. And give me a minute to open this. So, and I'm having a hard time here. My scissors aren't cooperating. So, let me know in your world what you're doing on this Sunday and what your plans are for the week. If you have anything planned for, like, getting ready for Halloween, or just what you're going for any Sunday rides or anything like that. I know when I first got married and that was my second one, my daughter. My son would sit in the back seat, and every Sunday my husband and I and the kids would go for a Sunday drive. It's kind of nice. All right, so as you can see, onto the picture, obviously. As you can see, it comes in the older box, and for anybody that's new, this is the previous box. And they took this out because the box people thought it was too big. So they took this out, and now all you get is just the box and the toolkit laid in there like that. You can use this for various things. A good holder for something here. So this is the, again, previous toolkit. It should have a couple things that the newer one doesn't have. Or maybe not. This is the... And I said that because the newer ones... Okay, that's right. I had a brain fart there. I was thinking the ones even before this one had tweezers and a cover minder in and didn't have the pen, the putty pen. So the up-to-date one just comes like this. So anyway, the contents of the toolkit, as you can see, is a putty pen. So you pull this tip off, and in order to use it, you need to, oh, this one moves easy. You turn it clockwise, counterclockwise actually. The base of the pen, the stem, you turn it to the right, and the putty will come up. There you go. You can barely see that. It's not so easy to turn it either. My right hand's stronger than my left, but it's up there a little bit. I don't know if you can even see that. There it is. So when you just pull it off like that, and I've been using this lately, actually on my owl that I'm doing. And it's working. Sometimes the putty is temperamental, depends on your climate. They give you a bag of baggies. At least in this one they did. And a pad of putty. And this is a 7-placer. And their tray. This is their newer tray. Oh, they don't have a tip in it. But this tray, the walls are higher on it. And it has their DAC, their Diamond Art Club logo on the side. You can't see it here. But when you shake it, they made the walls higher, so when you shake it, everything doesn't go flying. And this slides on and off. And like I said, that's a stopper. You put that in there and slide it up. And it's also stackable. The ridges here, actually I've got another one here, I'll show you. I have several here actually. So you can just stack them like this. The ridge helps to, so it stacks. So they stack like that. Set that over there with the rest of my stuff. So when you open this bag of putty, I'll just show you when I'm... If you want to use this, you have to pull this cellophane back. And then you just, the pen also has a multi-placer on the end. So you would just, I hope you can see this. Let me put this on this leaf. So you would just put it down and put it on the end. And go like that, and it didn't even, yep, it did. There's some putty in the pen. You just press down on it. And then in order to be able to use it, this is what I do anyway. I just push it on there, make sure that there's none hanging over the end. If there is, I just clean it off with my thumbnail. Sorry, my thumbnail's dirty. I was doing some work and clean it off. So that's what I do. And it works good. I use it obviously in both ends. You can replace this with a regular single tip. And I was looking for that. They usually put a single tip in here, but I guess I didn't get one with this one, which is fine because I have tons of other ones from all the other kits I have from them and budget-friendly ones. But that's all you do to use that multi-placer on the end. There's nothing left in there. All right, so then we have a booklet with more information in. It says thank you for your purchase, obviously. And there's a scanner here that that allows you to join the Facebook group once you have purchased a Diamond Art Club kit. Has their Facebook and socials down here. I'm really good at ripping that, but that's all right. So inside, you'll see it tells you the kit contents again, step-by-step instructions, tips and tricks. What else? I think that's it with that. Oh, there's a 20%, I forgot. For your first app purchase on your iPhone or Android, you get 20% off. And if you're new to Diamond Art Club and you want to purchase something, I have an affiliate link down below that I'll put down below. So inside, this is your sticker book. All these are stickers over here. If you use a brain fart time, if you use a logbook, guess I need another cup of coffee, which I've just started making my little pseudo Keurig machine because I was drinking Dunkin' Donuts and it's got way too much caffeine and sugar in it. So anyway, I digress. So here are your stickers. And like I said, they are all stickers. They come off. You can put them on your bags if you kit up like that, or your containers, whatever you use. Let's see. And as the front of the box says, it has it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 Aurora Borealis. It does say 5 on the box. Oh no, my bad. 54 colors and 4 Aurora Borealis. Okay, my bad. And it has extra stickers, which is awesome, because I use all those occasionally, depending on some of the budget friendlies don't give you enough bags when they when you get their kits. There's not enough bags in it. So on this sticker, there's a nice sticker for your logbook. You can put the start and end date on it. And there's nothing on the back, so that's that. Let's get into the picture here, the canvas. Diamond Art Club puts their canvases in this nice plastic bag to protect it. I've never had a problem with any of the Diamond Art Club kits being damaged or getting wet in the rain or anything. Excuse me. I'm usually home when they come, but, you know, just FYI. So let's unroll this guy. Like I said, this is Otis. And you'll see that it comes in this nice, really soft, I think the name is tarpaulin, and, you know, more experienced diamond painters know that name if I'm mispronouncing it. But I believe it's called tarpaulin, which allows us to roll it, because they come out not flat, so you can just turn it over and roll it the other way. And see the creases in here, they will all flatten out nicely. It'll end up laying nice and flat, I should say. But I'm going to roll this back real quick here. I'm not going to steal somebody's name for doing this, but I'll tell you real quick. She says zhuzh, zhuzh, zhuzh. That's the principal painter. But if you do that, it'll lay flatter. It'll just take a little bit of time for it to, I've got them upside down again, for the canvas to lay flat. So you'll see at the top it says "Do What Makes You Sparkle," Diamond Art Club, with their diamond emblem. That's their trademark. And on both sides you'll see a legend. And we have numbers 1 through 5. 6 is a W. That's strange, but there must be a letter, a symbol that is similar to it, else they wouldn't have done that, I don't think. So capital letters and symbols and numbers. And let me just check this out. I'm looking for, they have lines in the canvas where you can feel it here. I don't think you can see it well. I didn't turn my ring light on because it just glares on the canvas so bad. So, but right here, I don't know if you can see that line. Let me see if I can rip it. Sometimes this, you have to be careful when you're ripping this, because sometimes if you do it too quickly, see how it's ripping there? It will rip crooked. But these are, it's sectioned off, so you can peel it back and work in sections. And the newer ones I've seen have a, where the serrated, where it's cut, they have markings on the canvas. And some of them actually, I've seen whatever ink they use to put the serrated lines have bled through to the canvas, but they will not hurt your canvas at all. So these are sectioned off, which makes it really nice, because I don't use release papers 99% of the time, so this will be really nice to work on. So let me show you the rest of Otis here. I just love all his colors and his, I don't know, just love the birds. So he has a Facebook page called Be the Bird, if you don't know that, where you can get prints of his artwork. If you're more interested in that, that way you don't have to pay a fortune for these canvases. So this is Otis. It says, and on the bottom here has another picture of him, and it says, tells that it's licensed here by Richard Lorenz, and the size of the canvas. And they have their all their social information down here. And there's a, tells you down here in the right corner that this is under warranty if you buy it directly from the company, from DAC. Otherwise, and let me back up. The warranty covers drills, everything, even the pen. But you have to, if you buy it elsewhere, there is no warranty for it. It voids it. Although I did buy, if you buy like a DAC from Amazon, you can go on the DAC website and register your canvas, because I've done that before. So let me show you the drill field. I'm sure you can already see how beautiful it is. And in his eye there's some confetti. That's the changing of the color of your drills in a condensed area. And then there's some line blocking there where you have the same color. The heck is that? Looks like something's on the canvas there, on that one spot. But anyway, and there's some line blocking there where it's all the same symbol in one area. But this should go pretty good. And there's some line blocking where the black area is right there. That line right there. So that's a really cool one. I've got like a dozen of his prints of his canvases, which obviously is going to take me a while to do, but hopefully I'm not going anyplace for a while. So, yep. Yeah, he'll be going up on my wall. Let me show you the drills. I'll turn this over so you can see the drills better. All right, on their drill package, they've got the canvas number and the name of the canvas. Let me see if I can, oh, sorry, I'm gonna turn this back over. See if I can find the, where the ABs go. I'm gonna get them out and show you, hopefully. If you're new here, first time in, welcome. I hope you return and click that like, and comment, and subscribe button. The notification bell too. It'll tell you when I'm uploading another video. And if you're returning, I appreciate you coming back. So let's see. I'm gonna find this. Oh, there it is right there. This is one. It's yellow. 129. Let's turn this over. See if you see the sparkles on it. That's the Aurora Borealis. There's not very many of them. But there it is right there. And 2 is a different shade of yellow, which there's some right there. And 3 is red. Some right there. And 4 is blue. There's some in his beak. So those are the ABs for him. See if I can find the blue one here. And we got a little bit of pink in here. Look at that. 604. $159. I'm not going to run through all this. A lot of colors here. 54 of them. There's 131. I think I just did that, didn't I? That's okay. A lot of browns in this. Well, I say that. Browns and purples. There's some purple, some gray. 2 bags of 310. Turn this right side over. I said I wasn't going to go through this, but obviously I am. Just because, you know, I don't know how many people really pay attention to the colors when we do this, so. But this is the last train. There's 130. There's 136. There's the blue right there. Look how sparkly that is. And I never have had any trouble. Shouldn't say never. I've had trouble with static, I think, with an older kit, but they're really, these are resin drills, and they always, I never have found any dust or any dirt in any of them. There's 133. Very sparkly. $7.40, the orange. But their drills are always really nice. So this is a round, as I said, as I mentioned. All right, well, let me put this away. So this is Otis. put that away after. So I have to go through all my Richard Lorenz and figure out which one I want to do next. Because I have a wall above my couch, as I've mentioned before, but you know, there are some people that don't watch me all the time and come back once in a while, which is wonderful. I've got a wall above my couch that I'm going to put all my Richard Lorenz pictures on, because it's a great place for it. So I'll put this over here. I'm going to do an intermission, and I'm going to read. If you don't care about listening to me read anything about my Connecticut witch trials, you can fast forward, click through, whatever you want. I have 2 more things to show if you're interested. So I'm going to read this. This is about Rebecca Nathaniel Greensmith. It's going to take, you know, just a little bit. So it says, perhaps the single most dramatic moment of Connecticut's witch trials came from Rebecca Greensmith of Hartford, who neighbors called, quote unquote, a lewd, ignorant, and considerable aged woman. She and her husband, Nathaniel, were accused of being witches in 1662 by their young neighbor, Anne Cole, who suffered from strange fits with such extremely violent bodily motions. While Anne was unconscious, her family and community leaders said demons spoke through her and identified local witches. Interestingly, the seizures only seemed to occur when observers were present. In court for their indictment hearing, Nathaniel, who previously had been found guilty of stealing wheat, lying, and assault, was found innocent and set free. Rebecca went to prison, and perhaps she understood her chances of acquittal were slim. Rather than adamantly maintain her innocence, she confessed not just to being a witch, but also to her part in a diabolical coven of witches that included her husband, and began when the devil first appeared to her in the form of a skipping fawn in the woods. The coven danced and drank in woods near her house, she said, where she had sex with the devil, and other witches appeared in different forms, including one who could fly like a crow and another who pranced like a cat. She had not yet given her soul to the devil, she said, but planned to as part of a mercy meeting on Christmas Day. Learning what she planned to say, Nathaniel begged her before the trial to not implicate him, promising that if she was found guilty and executed, he would take good care of her 2 teenage daughters from a previous marriage. Clearly, however, Rebecca had no intention of dying alone. Obviously, embellishing every detail, she told magistrates that although she was reluctant to speak against her husband, excuse me, it was the only way for the Lord to open up his heart to her. Excuse me again. Here is her confession. 1, that my husband on Friday night last, when I came to prison, told me that the light's not very bright in here because it's so gloomy outside, so that now thou hath confessed against thyself, let me alone. Say nothing of me, and I will be good unto their children. Well, there's several of them here. I'll just read a couple. Almost 3 years ago, as I think, my husband and I were in the woods several miles from home and were looking for a saw that we lost. And I saw a red creature following my husband. When I came to him, I asked him what it was that was with him, and he said it was a fox. I have seen logs that my husband hath brought home in the cart. Being a man of little body and weak to my apprehension in the logs, such that I thought 2 men such as he could not have done it. Don't you love the way they spoke back then? Of course, I'm sure in the future people will say the same thing about the way we speak. It says, I speak all this out a love to my husband's soul, and it is much against my will that I am not necessitated to speak against my husband. I desire that the Lord would open his heart to own and speak the truth. A month later, with such truths on the table, both Rebecca and Nathaniel were hanged as witches. So, aren't we glad we didn't live back then? So, I don't know if you've been to Salem, Massachusetts, and you live in this area, but my daughter and I went up there one time. It's mostly shops, and, you know, they worked around you know, witchcraft and stuff like that. They have witchcraft shops and just, you know, it's more touristy. Anyway, on to what I have here. This is a diamond painting decorative. These are decorative sticks. I got this from Amazon. So it has directions on the back. Not that you really need them, but I'll open this up. This is obviously a special drill one. Let's see what's in here. It shouldn't take much time. I have little stickers. You can probably stick this to the window. See what these are. This probably has cellophane on it. Yep. And stick it on the back, I'm assuming. And then there's suction cups. Stick to the window. That one's got one that's bent. And they have the regular tray, pad of wax, and the pen. Here are the sticks. So trying to see which end. Oh, I see. Okay, my bad. So it's on the side. You push it in there like that. Here are the butterflies. Where's that one? And there's a cover on these. I can get it off here. Anyway, I'm sure most of you already know this, but there's always a cover on these. So I'm not going to mess with that now. So obviously I'm having a hard time. So you just suction it like that. And you can stick it in your plants or wherever you want. That's what I'm going to do. I have lots of plants. Well, not lots, but probably 10 plants anyway. I just had to bring them inside because it's not good to leave plants outside when it gets under 50 degrees. So it's been in the 40s here at night. So I've got like a jade tree that's really sensitive to temperature and a couple other plants. So I've been nurturing them since I got up here. I had to get rid of all my plants that I had. No, I'm wrong. Brain fart time. When I lived in Florida, I had several plants. And I couldn't move them because they wouldn't fit in my car. So I gave them away to one of my friends down there. So I have new ones. I bought new ones in South Carolina before I moved up here. So I brought those with me. Anyway, I digress again. So these are the drills. It looks like a 310. And these are all sparkly ones. All rhinestones. Purples and greens and pinks and reds. There's some red ones. There's some greens. More greens. What is that? That looks like a deep purple. Orange and blues. So that should not take too long at all. Something to do in between my bigger ones. I'll put this away for a minute. I'm going to show you the butterflies. Alrighty. You saw that one. Where'd it go? There it is. There's one. Two. Three. It's a green one. Another green. There's a green and black one. Purple and black. Blue and black and green. So that should be fun. Let me set this all aside so we can get on to. So anyway, I like these things. Oh, there's supposed to be a hummingbird in there. I did not see a hummingbird. According to the box anyway, there's supposed to be a hummingbird. But I know I didn't see one. Well, that's a ripoff. I'll have to check that out later. Maybe everyone is different. I'm not sure. So, as I said, let me put this aside and we'll go on to the last canvas I have. I was really anxious to get this one. I had put off, when it first came out, I put it off to get it just because of money, you know. So, and I was more into Richard Lorenz at the time anyway, but I really wanted this. My daughter knits, and this is not for her, but I just, she doesn't particularly care for diamond painting, as she prefers real art, what she calls real art. And I explained to her that all these are licensed, and the artists are compensated for all these because they are their artwork. But anyway, that's her choice. So this is a square. This one's Threads of the Universe by Scott Howden. It's 55 by 8 centimeters times 76 centimeters. And I'm not going to go through all the details again because I just did that with Richard Lorenz. But it's a square. I just want to show you. So in the new boxes, like the Richard Lorenz one was a restock, as I mentioned. They don't have, so they changed it. They made the box smaller. As you can see, I can't pull that one. Let me show you the difference here in the sizes. This one's wider. See the difference there? Wider and thicker. Well, not wider. Yeah, it's a little bit, no, it's the same width, but the depth is different. So they took out that insert. As you can see, there's no more insert in here. And like, so because I guess customers thought it was too wide and too wide. So I have the same stuff in here. And there is a single tip in this one where there wasn't one before. So as I said, I'm not going to go through that. The booklet's the same. I'm just going to open it up and show you the stickers. So there are, what did I say? 83 colors and 4 Aurora Borealises and 1 fairy dust. So as you can see on this sticker, The ABs are, anything under 150 is considered an AB. And the fairy dust is a Z. And sometimes you'll see the DMC code, which is that number right there. You'll see 6000s, and they make their own drills in-house, and they will, the 6000s are drill colors that they've chosen to add to the DMC list. So P is a fairy dust, and 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 Aurora Borealis. So there's another picture of her knitting. All right, let's get her out here. Look at her. Set this aside. And I do have, this is what Diamond Art Club did, was take out the cover minders and the tweezers, and you can get those on the website if you want them. And they added the putty pen and the putty. And the most recent box, where they condensed it here, you can get a treasure card. And this looks, I can't tell what that is. Looks pink from here, but that's because of the hologram. So, but the point of these is you can collect them, and on the back there's a scratch off. You can use those if you go to their, I think it's their Facebook page, where it has all the values of the cards, or check out their website. I'm not really sure which one shows it, but you can use these individually or save them all up and use them like that. So let's see what she looks like. Again, they're always in this plastic bag. And this will have to take the place of my whip, because my whip and chat, because my Art Dot light pad shorted out, and I have not gotten any resolution with Art Dot yet. So I'm still in the process of that. So this is her. She has 2 legends on each side. Here she is. I'm gonna roll this the other way so it will lay down better for us. And then we'll see if I can find the ABs and the fairy dust drills. Una momento, por favor. And no, I'm not Spanish. I just like saying that. When I was going back to school to hopefully get my bachelor's, I had to take a foreign language, because I took French in high school, but that was only 2 years, and I was in like 9th and 10th grade, and they wouldn't use that. So I had to take some Spanish. I took 1 year of Spanish. Ask me if I remember any of it. Very little. If I had to do my work life over, I think I'd go to college to be an international, into international relationships. But anyway, I digress again. I guess I do that quite a bit. But anyway, here she is in full view. See if I can get her in there. Seems to be, no matter what I try to do, the glare is just, can't get away from the glare. So, hold on 1 minute. Let me see if, oh, then we're too dark. Well, I can see her better. I'll have to adjust it on my editing. But looks better like that. Yeah, she's pretty. And some color blacking in there, and her cowl, or her turtleneck, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to turn the light back on so I can see, so we can see the drills better. I hope you're still with me, and if you are, I thank you for staying. A lot of blues, obviously. These are just also pretty colors. Look at them all. They're just gorgeous. I hope I live long enough to finish all my diamond paintings. All right, so this is 124. Obviously, that's the pink one. And I'm not sure where she goes. 124 is 2, I would say, probably in there. What else do we have here? There's all the blues. Oh, yep, this is a square. This will be interesting for me. Need to go get a drink. I don't think I've talked this long. In like, I don't know how long. Of course, I was down at my daughter's a couple days ago. She called me Chatty Cathy. But, because I didn't get to see her much all this week, so I was letting her know what was going on. Looking for the numbers here. Looking for the fairy dust, which is a Z number. These are just, fairy dust is pretty subtle, so let me not, what color is it? Okay, it's a light color, it's like a tannish. There's it's another AB green. I'm just going to run these quickly here. So if you're new, these are called trains. So you'll have to cut the packages open, and there's it's all the, it's the only little bit of 310, which is wonderful. So you'll have to kit this up in your containers or the baggies. And I kit this up by DMC number. I kit all of them up. Where the heck is the Z? There's an AB, white. $128. It's a pink one. Where the heck is it? I missed it. Well, it's here someplace. No, I'm not going to bore you anymore. Maybe that's it. No, that's 712. All right. Well, I think that's it. Because I can't find the Z. Can't find the fairy dust. I'm sure, obviously, I zipped right by it. So sorry about that. All right. Well, I appreciate you sticking this long and listening to me jibber jabber and looking at my canvases. I hope you will return. And like I said, if you're new, please like, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification button. And I also have the affiliate code for Diamond Art Club down below that you can only use on your first purchase from Diamond Art Club. And if you're returning, please come back. I'd appreciate it. Well, both of you, if you come back, I'd appreciate it. And I thank you for staying this long, and hopefully you'll have a better day tomorrow. You all take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.